my god, is that a chocolate chip cookie recipe?
I think it is.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for it.
I wonder.
No! Oh my god! Ow! Ow, help me dip it! No! Help me! Oh no! Oh my god, no!
Can you watch your chocolate chip cookie recipe while I go get Theora a Band-Aid?
Yeah.
Thank you!
Thank you.
Ooh, a chocolate chip cookies recipe! Blink, blink, blink!
Let's make our chocolate chip cookies now.
Oh yeah. Oh my god!
What?
What happened
What?
to our cookie recipe?
What? No!
No! No! No! No! Oh my god!
Let me help you translate this. First, we need 100 grams of butter.
That's not butter, bro.
Of butter. 200 grams of brown sugar. 70 grams of granulated
Sugar.
sugar. Okay. 1 egg plus 8 yolk in room temperature. Half teaspoons of vanilla bean pasta. 220 grams of flour. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Half teaspoon of salt. Half teaspoon of baking soda. Okay. 50 grams of chocolate chips. 50 grams of dark chocolate.
Now preheat the oven to 180 Celsius. Granulated sugar is hygroscopic, meaning that it's able to attract and absorb the liquid in the dough. It slows down the development of the flour and results in a crispier, fatter, and lighter cookie. Brown sugar is more hygroscopic than granulated sugar. It results in a denser and moister cookie. The molasses is what makes the brown sugar its color and also adds moisture and acidity to the cookie and results in a chewy texture.
Now let's talk about butter. The water in the butter will dissolve the sugar, which gives the caramel flavor to the cookie. Butter contains water and fat. As the butter melts, the cookie dough begins to lose its structure and start spreading out, which frees the water. The water then turns into steam as the cookie gets hotter and pushed against the dough, trying to escape through the cookie walls.
The egg adds moisture and water to the cookie. The egg proteins retain air bubbles or water vapor from the baking process. More water also gives more gluten formation in the cookies. The fat in the egg yolk provides a light texture and a tender final product, while the egg whites act like a leavening agent and provide volume. The vanillin, or vanilla extract, is used to flavor the cookies, giving it a vanilla taste.
Now let's talk about dry ingredients. First up is flour. When the dough is exposed to heat, the flour absorbs the water. 2 proteins inside the flour, gliadin and glutenin, mix together and form a net shape called gluten. The gluten creates stretchiness in the dough and causes the dough to swell. This helps thicken the dough and contributes to the overall structure of the cookie. Next up is baking powder. Baking powder contains both an acid and a base, sodium bicarbonate and acetic salts. In this recipe, it reacts with baking soda.
Without salt, the bubbles created from the decomposing of sodium bicarbonate will continue to get bigger and bigger, causing weak and flat cookies later on. Salt helps slow down the production of carbon dioxide.
Baking soda is a base, sodium bicarbonate, which requires an acid to react with. In this recipe, the baking soda will react with baking powder and brown sugar. According to this equation, it releases carbon dioxide gas during the reaction, which creates airy pockets in the dough and leavens the cookie. Now let's mix things together. When we add the dry ingredients and wet ingredients together, remember not to overmix it, as overmixing will lead to overdevelopment of gluten, which leads to tough cookies.
Chocolate does not react with anything in the cookie making process. It is basically there just for flavor and like to make the cookies chocolate chip cookies instead of just cookies.
Chilling the cookie dough beforehand will help prevent spreading during the baking process and results in a chewier cookie. The ingredients in the dough melt together fully while the flour hydrates and makes the baking process react differently.
The Maillard reaction is the reason behind the cookies turning golden brown. Instead of being one reaction, it is a mix of multiple. It starts off when a specific part of a sugar molecule reacts with a specific part of an amino acid. They rearrange, reacting to make different products again and again, multiplying continuously. Some of these products form cyclic structures that reflect light, making the cookies look golden brown, and other form cyclic structures that give off aromas.
Caramelization happens at 180 degrees. It's when the sugar molecules oxidize under the high heat and results in a brown color and nutty flavor. It's like the Maillard reaction. Both are chemical reactions and can happen at the same time.
Let's have a taste.
Okay. Over under 1 mic.
Okay. I know, wait.
Okay.
No, together.
Cheers.
맛있어요.
Okay.